And an hour outside Los Angeles, the U.S. Army is transforming the Mojave Desert into a lifelike battlefield. The goal, to train America's soldiers and best prepare them for challenges in the Middle East and beyond. They're using cutting-edge technology that even makes the battle smell and sound like the real thing. We got to see it firsthand.
Army 26101 flight requesting Bravo 3.
We charge toward Fort Irwin, the Army's national training center.
This is where they get their last training before they go down range.
1 hour from LA by Black Hawk.
998 Squadron 0206.
We embedded with the U.S. Army.
The Chief of Staff of the Army has told us to give them a lip-quivering experience.
I will be a soldier here.
I will be a soldier here.
And that I will share my experience.
You're going to have an immersive tour experience. A brigade of 6,000 soldiers will come here 10 times a year and train in this harsh environment.
Loading the 240 ammo into the weapon. Put it up there and you hold your hand right here. Close the lid. And we wait.
Our training area is 1,200 square miles, the size of Rhode Island.
The Mojave here more resembles the Rocky Desert.
Marvelous metropolis of prestige that you find yourselves in today. Name of the game is sensory overload.
I've been to the Middle East. I've been through the bazaars. That was so real. That was so lifelike. Wow.
The desert also throws the heat at them, the wind, the darkness, everything else. They leave here much better trained. We don't train them what to think, we train them how to think.
Soldiers are prepped for the urban fight.
We hit one enemy and we capture the target.
And you're going to have everything from criminal, insurgents, all the way to big decisive enemy vehicles.
This is wild. You can see how narrow the tunnel is, awfully dusty. They're trying to recreate real life scenarios.
Renders those night vision devices completely useless, forcing the soldiers to fall back on their skill, their training, and their trust in their battle buddies to the right and left of them. Enemy insurgents will typically use tunnels, especially in urban areas or mountainous regions, to be able to move without us being able to see them.
So we're gonna have full body armor. Okay. A brigade of soldiers trained for the worst case scenarios.
Imagine trying to drive that under night vision and try to control hundreds of vehicles to try to do a coordinated attack.
This is the next generation of men and women.
I'm trying to become a special operations combat medic. If you think a male can do it, a female can do it even better.
The soldiers' moves monitored by this virtual system.
Just like you would see in like a video game like Call of Duty, you can see each other on the battlefield. You can see the same thing in the same systems that we use here.
We work cyber, we can jam radios, everything that the enemy is doing downrange right now, we can replicate here, except I believe we can do it better.
And they do an excellent job. Not only does it feel real, but they even have the smells, the sounds, the sights, and they sacrifice so much for them. So we wanted to thank all of our service members for their service.